We talked about this a little bit before, but I kind of mentioned how, with Blue Neighborhood, you had this like vibrant, like like this intense thing, and now, it's like black and white in your videos, and it's kind of like intense. So like, can you explain like how you went from one to the other, like what you were feeling that got you there?
Yeah, I think it's just like when I look back at Blue Neighborhood, I don't think by any means it's like a perfect album. But when I look back on it, it already feels like charming to me in the way that it feels like I'm reading my diary from when I was like 17 and 18 or whatever. And so I think that always like the albums just sort of are going to reflect where I'm at that particular time in my life. And right now I just feel like I'm at like a grungy gay warehouse party or something.
Just kicking some butt. Okay.
Yeah. So it's just reflective of real life, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, and like you said, like you're killing it right now. How does it feel to go from, obviously starting social media wise, people commenting how much they love you, to actually like being here in front of people showing how much they love you?
It's much more fun doing it this way. Yeah, I don't know. I'm having the best time. This is my third time performing these songs today, and I'm still like having so much fun. So,
well, I hope so, because hopefully we're gonna have a tour coming soon. You're gonna have to do those every day.
For sure. Yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be
well.
so
Let's talk about like a tour, obviously on the way. What do you like to give fans? Like, is it something personal? Do you want to put on a show?
I want to both of those things. I think a show is like a good show is a mixture of both those things. I want it to feel different every night, like you're getting something. I don't want it to feel like you're just getting the same thing as every other city. But at the same time, I definitely want to put on a good show. And yeah, I think something that really like struck me when I was on the road before is just the environment is so pleasant. Like everyone is just so nice, and everyone, people come in like crazy costumes and makeup and like glitter all over their face and stuff, and we just have a really, really good time. It's just like a fun, peaceful, happy environment.
So is this the reasoning for the shoes? You're trying to one up the fans now?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, that's what, when I first walked in, look at this guy right here. I think he was trying to match you with his little his fit that he's got going on.
Are those velvet?
And he's like,
they're so cute.
the velvet, yeah. Oh,
so cute.
We'll get some tips from that later. So I guess now that so you see that in the crowd and you see that kind of liveliness. Like, do you bounce? Like, do you kind of like just take from them, or like how do you get ready for each show?
Getting ready for a show, I have this little warm up tape on my phone that I do, like vocal warm ups, and then normally just like jump around a bunch, maybe do some push ups, spend some time with my band, just like try and get the blood flowing. And then I don't know why I do that though, because every time I'm standing like side stage, my heart.
I was gonna say, how many push-ups are you doing? I feel like the workout's over. You don't have to go on stage anymore.
No, yeah, I do like just 10.
Oh, okay, good. Just that. Yeah,
Sometimes 9. But
it depends how much you ate that day.
Yeah.
We'll see what we got going. So obviously we're excited for the tour. We're excited for the new music, and one of the things that we'd love to know is like, for as far as collaborations go, is there like anything exciting that you have on here? Like as much as you could say. I know you like to keep it tight-lipped until it drops.
Yeah. Yeah. There's there's some stuff going on.
I answered that question.
No, yeah. I got sent something the other day that I'm so excited about. I haven't stopped listening to it.
How do you feel? Like, so how do you feel when you make like the raw cut and then you get it back? This is more from like a musician side. Like, have you ever been like, whoa, I didn't expect it to be that good, or like, whoa, that was really crappy all of a sudden?
So with this particular case, I had written this song, and I was like, this song is perfect for. Well, first I was like, this person would be really, really cool, and then, but every time I was like listening to the song, I was like, no, this is actually for person B, right? Like, I can't stop. I got to stop like denying it. This person is going to be like perfect. It's written for their voice, and then I got it back, and it sounds exactly like I thought it was going to. So I'm so happy.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to talk about, obviously, you've been in front of the camera before, and you handled yourself, but you got a new project coming out this year, right? You're gonna be back behind the camera.
Yeah.
In front of the camera.
In front of the camera. Yeah. Yeah. I've got a movie coming out this year called Boy Erased. I haven't seen it yet. I hope it's good.
So is it like done? It's all ready to go?
It's completely done. Yeah. Yeah, I shot in Atlanta, and it was a really, really good time. But yeah, basically it's a movie about a boy who goes to a gay conversion therapy camp, to try and get like turned straight. And it was a memoir. It was a real true story. And then the guy left and ended up writing a memoir about it. And we're now turning it into a movie, and I think it's a really important story and a special one. And Nicole Kidman's in it, and Lucas Hedges and Russell Crowe. And I think it's gonna be really cool.
Did you get to like talk with the person who wrote it to get in their head? Or?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, he was on set a lot, and I got to hang out with him, and my mum met his mum, and that was like an interesting thing as well, because it's like it's hard to not kind of get angry, but then kind of going through it a little bit, even though I was going through it in this like fake world where it was all acting, even just going through it in the way that I did, you understand a lot more where parents are coming from. They just don't know any better, and kind of freak out and think that this is like going to save their kid's life or whatever. And it's just miseducation. And I think that I'm hoping that this movie is going to be a good tool in educating parents on how to handle their kids coming out in a more constructive way.
Are you joining in on the music side of it as well, or was it mainly just an acting?
I would love to. I would die to. I don't know if they've started working on soundtrack yet.
You're just like, hands up right here?
Yeah. No,
Star of the
I
movie
said
would like
that
to join.
the entire time we were filming, I was like, I'm also a singer. Just so
just
you know.
in case. I don't know if you heard.
I'm like walking around set singing at the top of my lungs, hoping somebody's going to be like, hey, that sounds good. You should do something.
So what happened like with the hair? Did you have to like change that up, or were they cool with the whole
No,
switch?
so I, at the time of filming, my roots were like super grown out, and it worked perfectly because I guess my character was sort of, without giving too much away, he was like off kind of living a open like lifestyle. He had accepted himself, and then his parents found out and went and put him in the camp. So like little bits of nail polish left on the nails, and rooty blonde hair.
So it was like you were perfect for the role.
Yeah,
then.
exactly.
It like worked out really well.
Yeah.
So speaking of hair, I saw one thing that I saw on Twitter, and I hope this isn't real. Are you thinking about buzzing your hair off? Is that an actual thing?
Everyone keeps asking me this.
Is this just out of nowhere? Because like I got concerned for you. I was like, damn.
No, so there's a lyric in the song about buzz cuts, and yeah, I don't really know. I might. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm going to. Yeah.
We got this on camera, so if you change it, everyone's gonna start it.
Yeah, probably not for a long time.
Yeah. Well, it looks. If you do, then I can take over the whole like bleached vibe you got going on. I'm feeling that.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, let's get into some of these questions. What would you mix of two breeds of dogs?
Oh my god. So, interestingly enough, I know almost no dog breeds. Like I can never tell what dogs are what. You know, there's that famous dog. So you know that internet dog DOGE, whatever. Yeah. So I thought that its name was Shiba Inu or whatever, but that's the dog breed.
Yeah.
There's lots of them. I didn't know that. So yeah, I don't know. Sorry.
So just whatever the cutest one is. That,
yeah.
Okay, good. And this one's from Brooke, who I know is right there in the front row.
Hey.
Who kind of going back to music and movies. Well, how was it like having a song on Love Simon?
Oh yeah,
Simon, sorry.
That's really fun. I saw that movie the other night. Love Simon. It's this really, really sweet coming of age movie, and it's like so good and adorable and lovely, and like I know that if I had seen that movie when I was younger, it would have 100% made me feel so much more comfortable about myself. So I'm like so honored to have a song on that movie. I feel like it's an instant like teen classic, like Mean Girls or something like that. Yeah.
All right, and then one more question we got here. I like this. So you've done a lot, for how young you are. What would you consider to be your biggest achievement in life? And this is from Bianca. Yeah, this is from Bianca right there. You can give a couple of those.
That's a really good question. Maybe winning. I won an award at the GLAAD Awards last year, and it was just like a general like good gay award. And I was really proud of that. It's like an advocacy award, and I would say that's probably the thing that I'm most proud of. Oh no way! So you should win the award next year.